Let's shift focus to the pharma space now. Remember, competition is heating up sharply in India's anti-obesity drug market. Within months, multiple GLP-1 based therapies have actually entered, driving a surge in demand and reshaping the treatment for obesity and diabetes. With generics on the horizon, the segment is actually headed for an even bigger shake-up. And for more on this, I'm now joined by my colleague Neetu Chandra. Neetu, 2025 has definitely been the year when these weight loss drugs entered our lives and changed the game forever when it comes to weight loss. And the big question is, come 2026, is the competition only going to get heated up?
Yes, absolutely, Sakshi. The last 1 year has sharply intensified competition in the anti-obesity drug segment, with 2025 emerging as the clear inflection point. So what's striking is that within just 7 and 8 months, we saw 3 major GLP-based therapies gaining traction in India and fundamentally changing the market, if we see that. So in March 2025, Eli Lilly launched Mounjaro, which is tirzepatide, in India. And importantly, Mounjaro is approved for both type 2 diabetes and chronic weight management. And its dual action mechanism made it immediately a popular drug among doctors treating obesity-linked diabetes. And just a few months later, in June and July 2025, Novo Nordisk followed up with Wegovy, the first globally branded obesity-specific injectable semaglutide to enter the Indian market. And this was a landmark moment because it formally positioned obesity as a chronic disease needing long-term drug therapy. And at the same time, oral semaglutide-based treatments already available for diabetes continued to see growing off-label use for weight loss. So effectively, 3 GLP-1 therapies gained strong momentum within months, driving unprecedented demand. And globally, the anti-obesity drug market is already worth over $25 billion, and it is projected to touch around $90 to $100 billion by 2030. India is still at a very early stage, but with nearly 100 million obese adults, the market opportunity is estimated to be around $2 to $3 billion, growing at 25 to 30% annually. And what's equally important, actually, is the domestic response. So Indian pharmaceutical companies have already stepped up, and with several players, including Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy's, and Cipla, indicating plans to launch semaglutide-based products.
Absolutely.
And especially at a patent.
Right, Neetu, on that front, thanks a lot for tracking all that for us. Clearly, 2026 seems to be an important year when it comes to, of course, more and more companies gearing up their own focus on the weight loss as well as the anti-obesity drug market, the diabetes drug market as well, and it's only going to see more and more competition going forward. Let me go across to Prashant right here. Prashant, how are you going to be looking at this entire space in the pharma industry? I think it was earlier the CDMO space, and now weight loss and anti-obesity has taken center stage there. What's your thought?
I think very positive. I think India is still in the nascent stage for this kind of business, but I think going forward, the way how diabetic has been, the India as a capital for this world. So I think even this can also be some kind of great opportunity for these companies like Sun Pharma and Cipla. Obviously, this market is growing very fast. So the traditional pharma business, people are shifting towards this kind of alternate weight loss program, obesity program, and also I think even the people and the population is trying to make sure this is also one type of business where there should be a lot of growth opportunities in the business. So a lot of Indian pharma companies are getting into such kind of agreements with the global pharma companies and getting those products in India. Yes, the competition is high, but the market is very huge.
Okay. Any key preferences within the pharma healthcare pack that you are betting big on for the new year?
I think Cipla should be the one stock one should focus more on a trading bet. I think a small 5 to 6% rally can be expected for next 1 week to 10 days.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.